Most animals run from the bear. This box turtle walks straight towards the bear. I'm not joking. And today, he's going to teach us something about spiritual warfare you will never forget. The Bible calls it the whole armor of God. What if God hid a picture of spiritual armor right in your backyard? Most people think this shell is like a house, like he crawls inside when things get scary. But look at this. For an animal this small, this shell is thick and dense and hard, but it's also heavy. You can feel the weight just watching him move. It's not hollow, it's not plastic. This is solid bone. This shell right here is fused to his spine. It's part of his skeleton. You cannot remove it. It has grown with him since the day he was born. It isn't just something he carries around. It is him. And that's exactly what God meant in Ephesians 6, which says,
"Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil."
He didn't say pick up the armor of God. He said put it on. There is a difference. Picking something up means you can put it back down. Putting something on means it goes wherever you go. It stays with you. It becomes part of the way you move, part of who you are. God didn't design your armor to sit in the corner until things get hard. He designed it to grow with you, just like this shell. But here's the part nobody talks about. This line running across the bottom of the turtle right here, that is a hinge built right into the shell. He can pull his head and his legs and his whole body into the shell, and he can close the door with that hinge right here until nothing can be seen. No gap, no opening, nothing gets in. Isaiah 54:17 says that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It doesn't say no weapon shall be formed, because weapons will come. The enemy will try. Fear will come. Doubt will come. Hard times will come. But when you're wearing the armor that God gave you, sealed up in truth and righteousness and faith, nothing gets through. No gap, no opening, nothing gets in. The enemy looks at you the same way that the hawk looks at this turtle. He circles. He tries to get in, and eventually he moves on. Are you ready for the next fact? This shell right here can withstand over 200 pounds of pressure. That's 200 pounds of pressure on an animal the size of your hand. Now that's crazy. Hawks have tried, foxes have tried, and even bears have tried to eat this box turtle. And every single one of them eventually gives up and walks away. Not because the turtle fought back, not because the turtle was loud about it, and definitely not because he ran. We all know turtles are slow. He just held and stood firm. 1 John 4:4 says, "Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world." The enemy can press down with everything that he has. 200 pounds of fear, 200 pounds of doubt, 200 pounds of lies. And you hold, and you stand firm. Not because you're strong enough, not because you have it all figured out, and not because you're perfect, because of what you're wearing, of who lives inside you. Greater is he that is in you. But I saved the best fact for last. This turtle can live over 100 years, walking through the same woods, facing every predator, every season, every storm. And he is still here. Not because he's the fastest animal in the woods, not because he's the strongest, not because he fights back. He never does. He's still here because of what he's wearing. Ephesians 6:13 says, "Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you've done everything, stand." Not fight harder, not figure it all out first, just stand. This turtle has been standing for 100 years, while everything around him changed, while predators came and went, while seasons turned. He just closed up and sat still and trusted what he was wearing. And the bear, he walked away. What if God hid a picture of spiritual armor right in your backyard? Here is what I want you to do. Go outside. Right now, in your backyard, your field, even your front porch, find something, a rock, stick, a seashell, a tree with thick bark, anything that feels solid or strong. And I want you to pick it up and hold it and ask yourself, what piece of armor of God does this remind me of? The belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, feet fitted with the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, or the helmet of salvation. 6 pieces, 6 things to find. Draw what you find and drop a picture in the comments. I want to see what God hid out there for you to find. Because here's what I know. God didn't send you into the world naked and alone. He gave you everything you need. He already had planned and thought about every predator you're going to face. Every hard day, every moment you wanted to run. He designed your armor before you were born. You just have to put it on every single morning. Most animals run from the bear, not you. And if you want to join my homeschool group, you can find me at Backyard Bible on Facebook. Now go outside. See you there.